I have discussed various types of unethical behavior in this video. It will assist us in not engaging in unethical behavior. Why do people do things that are wrong but still behave they are good people? Most of us like to behave that we are morally upright and that we do what is right. But sometimes, when there's a chance to benefit ourselves by doing something morally wrong, many of us don't choose the right path. According to research, lying, cheating, and other bad behaviors occur more frequently than we would like to believe. Now, how can people keep doing these unethical things without feeling really guilty? Well, sometimes our minds play tricks on us. They make the bad behavior seem not so bad and convince us that we are still good people. Researchers call this self-serving justification, and it comes in different forms. It could help us talk ourselves into doing something we want to do, or it might make us feel better about something we have already done. There are few common ways people justify doing something wrong and still feel good about themselves. We may say something's not so bad or that it's little confusing rather than acknowledging that it's obviously wrong. This can occur when regulations are unclear or can be changed to fit our needs. Researchers say rules should be clear and not open to interpretation. Occasionally, we convince ourselves into believing that despite our mistakes, that we are doing is beneficial to someone else. Real life examples of this include the college admissions scandal, in which parents believed that they were providing the best education possible for their children but unintentionally harmed other people in the process. Strangely, when people recently did something good, they might be more likely to do something bad afterward. Researchers call this moral licensing. It's like doing one good thing makes us feel like we have earned the right to do something not so good. For instance, if people think about how kind and generous they are, they might end up donating less to charity. According to research, after making a mistake, people may try to cleanse themselves either literally or figuratively, as if washing away their mistakes. In another part of the study, just washing their hands after making a mistake made people feel less guilty. They were also less likely to participate in another study. The researchers think that this cleaning might make people feel morally pure again, so they don't feel the need to make up for their mistakes. Even though cleaning up might make people feel better in their minds, it doesn't always help in social situations. Some findings suggest that it might actually decrease the chances of a person trying to make things right in the future. Admitting mistakes is a good way to respond to wrongdoing, but sometimes people only admit to part of what happened, especially the part that might come out anyway. Research shows that confessing only partially might be a way for people to feel better about themselves without facing all the consequences. However, this same research says that in reality, confessing only partially can make people feel bad about themselves in the end. When people make mistakes, they may try to make themselves feel better by judging others strongly for the same mistake. Researchers call this ethical distancing, or the pot calling the kettle black. They give an example of a college administrator who was tough on applicants inflating their credentials but was later found doing the same thing herself. Politicians might also act tough on crimes they would involved in. Studies show that ethical distancing is more likely when the person sees the mistake as really wrong. If they try to make their own mistake seem less bad, they might not judge others as strongly. Also, the person has to believe that their own mistake won't be exposed or they risk looking like an arrogant. To summarize, we are frequently conflicted between wanting to see ourselves as good people and wanting to do things that contradict that image. We attempt to resolve this conflict in various ways, ranging from changing how we perceive the mistake to changing how we perceive ourselves and others. However, if we are more concerned with looking good than with actually being good, these self serving excuses are unlikely to help us behave better in the long run. or to benefit our communities and organizations. Thanks for watching.